told your friend you're not okay.
ARMY. Have you ever imagined a young man who was once known as the cute magne of BTS now standing at the forefront of the global music industry as a global icon? Today, we will witness how Jungkook, the golden magne, truly proves himself with achievements that not only set records, but also write a new chapter in the history of international music. Jungkook BTS proves himself, from golden magne to global icon. 3 MVs from one album surpassed 200 million views. A monumental moment was recorded in K-pop history when 3 music videos, MVs, from Jungkook BTS's solo album surpassed 200 million views. Not just 1, not 2, but 3 works from one album successfully reached this phenomenal number. This achievement proves that Jungkook is not just a K-pop idol, but a global artist with extraordinary influence who is able to transcend language, culture, and generations. When Jungkook first announced his solo album project, the world was abuzz. The hashtag Jungkook dominated trending topics in over 70 countries. Twitter, now X, was flooded with discussions, and international media outlets like Billboard, Rolling Stone, NME, and Forbes rushed to publish analytical articles. Why is the world so focused on one album? The answer is simple. This is not just music. It is a step taken by a young star who dared to step out of the shadow of his group and show his true identity as an artist. The music industry often refers to Jungkook as a true perfectionist. Reports from insiders say that he was directly involved in every detail of the album's production. From writing the lyrics, choosing the visual concept, the recording process, choreography, to the final editing of the music video. In fact, Jungkook is rumored to have often stayed up late in the studio to ensure that every frame, every note, and every movement shown in his music video truly depicted the story he wanted to tell. This is what makes this album feel authentic. It is not just an industry product, but Jungkook's personal work. And the result? History. 3 MVs with different characters. One common thread: honesty. Let's discuss these 3 legendary music videos. Anthem of Freedom. The first MV comes with burning energy, upbeat music, explosive choreography, and cinematography filled with vast landscapes symbolizing freedom. Released, it exploded. 30 million views in 24 hours. Critics called it a bold artistic manifesto. Fans called it a life-affirming song. The heart-wrenching ballad. Completely different from the first, the second MV showcases Jungkook's vulnerable side. With minimalist sets and a dark atmosphere, the focus is on his emotionally charged vocals. The song touched the hearts of millions. Fans worldwide uploaded reaction videos while crying, many feeling the lyrics spoke directly to their lives. Some said the song helped them through depression. Others found it a source of strength during loss. Modern pop R&B fusion. The third MV showcases Jungkook's international side. With modern choreography, an R&B pop fusion arrangement, and urban-style visuals, this work has broken into the global market. Radio stations in the US and Europe are playing it, while TikTok is flooded with dance challenges from the song, viewed millions of times. 3 distinct works with one common thread: honesty and authenticity. This is what makes them special. The achievement of 200 million views is not only the result of one person's work, but also the result of the love of millions of ARMYs around the world. From Asia to Latin America, from Europe to Africa, fans organized massive streaming projects. Hashtags such as Jungkook 200 million King dominated timelines for days. However, behind the numbers, there are stories that are far more touching. A father in America shared a video of his child undergoing chemotherapy, still dancing enthusiastically to Jungkook's song. A fan in Brazil admitted that Jungkook's ballad helped her recover from depression. These stories show that Jungkook's music is not just entertainment, but also healing for the soul. The international media response was no less enthusiastic. Billboard highlighted his achievement as a rare feat that even Western musicians rarely achieve. Rolling Stone wrote that Jungkook has successfully transcended genre and language barriers. Forbes called him a global cultural force. It doesn't stop there. Rumors of collaborations with world-class musicians such as Ed Sheeran, The Weeknd, and Justin Bieber are growing stronger. Major music festivals are also reportedly eyeing him as a headliner. In other words, the music world is now waiting for the next move from the Golden Magne. But ARMY, this story isn't over yet. What makes Jungkook's achievement even more interesting is how this record isn't just a number on YouTube. 3 music videos with 200 million views each have paved a new path in the music industry, especially for Asian artists. The world that once viewed K-pop as merely a passing trend is now beginning to recognize that Korean music, through Jungkook's influence, can truly become a global mainstream force. Many music observers believe that Jungkook's achievement is one of the important milestones that accelerated the shift in the center of the music industry. If the world used to consider America and Europe as the main hubs, now Asia, especially South Korea, is starting to take over the stage. Jungkook is not only appearing as a K-pop singer, but as a global icon on par with international artists. And ARMY knows one thing: this achievement is not the peak, but a stepping stone. Because what Jungkook has shown through the solo album is only a small part of his potential. Imagine if with just 3 music videos he can make such history. What about his future works? Especially if one day he truly stands on the Grammy stage, or even wins the award as proof of the world's recognition of his long journey. It's not just Jungkook who is in the spotlight, but BTS as a whole. Many industry analysts believe that Jungkook's success will strengthen BTS's position when they return. The world has already felt the power of each member as a soloist, and when the 7 of them reunite, the combination will be something the music world has never seen before. There are rumors that Big Hit and HYB have big plans in store after the mandatory military service period ends. It won't just be a regular world tour, but a massive global tour with giant stadiums, even surpassing the scale of their previous Love Yourself and Map of the Soul tours. And of course, Jungkook's achievements will serve as additional ammunition to strengthen BTS as they step into their new chapter. One thing that makes this journey so emotional is how ARMY has always been a part of every step Jungkook has taken. From his trainee days when he was a shy teenager to now, standing as a global icon, ARMY has always been there. Every stream, every trending hashtag, and every personal story shared by fans on social media are tangible proof of how deep this bond is. Jungkook himself often acknowledges that he still feels he hasn't done enough, that his achievements are solely the result of the support from the people who love him. This humility only strengthens ARMY's belief. What they do to support Jungkook isn't just fan service, but a mutually reinforcing relationship. Now, the big question arises: what's next for Jungkook? Will he release a more ambitious second album? Or perhaps an international collaboration that will further surprise the music world? Rumors of collaborations with Ed Sheeran and The Weeknd may still be speculation, but with a record like this, almost no door is closed to Jungkook. Many believe that Jungkook is paving his way toward legendary artist status, someone who is not only popular in one era, but remembered throughout history. Like Michael Jackson, Beyoncé, or Justin Timberlake, Jungkook's name could join the ranks of iconic artists who have shaped the history of world music. And of course, ARMY will always be there, witnessing and being a part of that journey. Because as Jungkook always says, without ARMY, there would be no Jungkook as we know him today. So ARMY, let's reflect. 3 music videos with over 200 million views are just the beginning. Behind the scenes, there's relentless hard work. There are tears and sacrifices. There's unconditional love from millions of fans. All of that comes together to form the great story we're now witnessing together. Jungkook isn't just the Golden Magne. He's a global icon who's proven himself. And this journey, believe it or not, has only just begun. ARMY, are you ready to witness the next chapter of history that Jungkook and BTS will write?